Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? We're back again. And as a result of my earlier video having no volume, I don't know what happened. My mic was off, no reaction. But I think I got things fixed up now. We're going to Ratha's Court. And then let me just begin with the topic of my life. Is Steyn a pothole fixer or a pothole creator? My thoughts are, this guy is a pothole manufacturing machine, because every time he opens his mouth, he sets a trap for himself and he falls into it. Let's take, for instance, before I go there, please like and subscribe, hit the like button, hit the share button, comment. Also, hit that notification bell so that when I drop more content like this, now we know Steyn is prone to lying and he's prone to getting worked up. His anger gets the best of him. Let me just do something here. Just excuse me for a moment. And then he falls into it. What makes him to decide to just tell Mnisi his affidavit was done 3 years ago? Like from 2023, it was done 3 years ago, meaning in 2021. Where does he get the brains to tell Mnisi that? Why does he have to tell that to Mnisi? I don't understand why he had to do that, because he's giving Mnisi a hard time and he's giving him ammunition at the same time. I see about the hard time, but it's giving him ammunition to destroy him. When Mnisi looked into his affidavit, he found out that his affidavit was commissioned in 2023, last year. So Steyn is not doing himself a favor in terms of his credibility. He's messing up his credibility big time. His credibility is not standing up to the test. Now, today's thing, in fact, let's say Mnisi was on fire. Mnisi was on fire. He decided, no, I'm going to deal with Steyn. What I'm going to do today is just strip Steyn naked of all the lies that he came here to tell. As Mnisi was telling us, in fact, was telling Steyn, you came here because the road that the state is traveling on is full of potholes, and you were brought to fix them. But my idea is, my thoughts are, there are no potholes that Steyn is fixing. Steyn is in fact creating more potholes for the state. There's no way that you can say he's fixing potholes anyway. He's creating more potholes for the state. Let me just look at something here first. I'll be with you. I see a little problem here. That's why there's so much like what is this that's so big? Yeah, I'm just distracted. Just bear with me. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm having problems. Let me just fix this. Just. Yeah. It's more like it. It's more like it. I don't know if it's fixed in my. Let me just check something. Sorry, guys. I know I'm live, but this thing is acting up. You can see how far behind this is. Yeah. Hey, anyway, I'm just gonna continue. This video is giving me problems, right? Let me just try to decrease the size here. This is just way too much because it's giving me some lag. Now, let's continue with Steyn's case. Steyn wants us to believe that okay. Steyn wants us to believe that he's honest, but he's been coming at us with fabrications. You have to remember he's here in order to clarify the discrepancies between the numbers, right, that he created. And with these numbers, I feel a question that he has to be asked is, Steyn, you are saying you were using the downloads, right, to get those two calls from accused number 5 to Kid now. And you are claiming that those calls are data, right? So if they are data, that means they appear on your Excel, and then they appear or your downloads in your Excel, and then they also have to appear on Pinky's calls. But you are claiming that, okay, they cannot appear. So we cancel Pinky's side. Now we check on your side. Since these calls have to appear on your side, those two calls that you likened your calls to on Pinky's section 205, they should also appear on your document, on your Excel or your AMB program, whatever, the program that you were using to extract the PDF. Like the downloads, as you say, they were coming from the download. They should appear there. If Pinky's calls doesn't appear on your Excel, something is wrong. Now, today, Mnisi was on fire. And what did I say yesterday about Steyn's anger? He can't control his anger. His anger gets the best of him, and he is also keen to volunteer information that he was not asked about. For example, yesterday he decided to talk about the Poppy Act, right? Protection of personal information, something like that. But now Mnisi was on him today. And Rata shut it down with Baloyi when they said the act only came into effect in 2021, when in fact, in reality, the act was already there from 2013, as Mnisi put it. And another, like in sections, they were doing, they got them there on the government website. they named them which sections were affected in 2013, sections which were affected in 2014, sections which were infected in 2020. So even before the time of Rata and Baloyi 2021, there were like 3 times that this law commenced. That's like 3 times. 2014, 2013, 2014, and 2020. So they decided to ignore that. Anyway, it's not a problem. Our aim is just to show you that the state is not fair. There'll always be covering Baloyi with these monkey tactics. Now, Steyn was hurtful today. He decided to let Mnisi know, guy, I'm not going to stand for it. Can I be excused? I want to go home. He all that was left was for him to say, I want to go home. I want to go back to my retirement. I don't want to see this police thing anymore. But no, you made that hole. You have to go through it. Like you made that bed. You have to sleep in it, right? Because you decided to go along with Kininda and Baloyi and fabricate this information. Now, when it's time for you to explain, it's a problem. You can explain. You get angry. You want to go, and Mnisi told him, you can go, sir. From me, you are excused. Since you say you need to be excused. Then he threw tantrums. I don't want to answer. If I answer a question, I'll answer it like that. And then I answer a question once, and then I'm done with it. Steyn is a stain on the case of the state. That's how I can basically put it. He's a stain. Because every time he opens his mouth, he makes a trap, then he falls into it. So now, you have to understand that today, we could see the other side of Steyn, where he just blew up. It was a nuclear fallout. The one thing that I think he didn't want to hear Mnisi saying was, I'm yours, you are mine. When Mnisi said, you are mine, oh my God, that was it. A Borki hearing a Kafurki telling him what he considered a Kafur telling him, you are mine. Oh my God. That's not how it's supposed to be with them. They feel like they need to get that respect that Rata is giving them all the time. But no, that one sentence made him go ballistics. He decided no, he wanted to up and leave. But he can't leave. He has to testify. And I think Baloyi saw today that, oh my God, this guy is going to out me. One of these days, he's going to out me. He's going to just turn over and decide, no, I'm done with this. Now, Baloyi always has to stand up and object with nonsense. Always. There's never a time when Baloyi is objecting with something that's concrete. He just stand up just to disturb Mnisi, just to disturb him, just to break the flow. We now know that when Mnisi was putting it to Steyn, that he was giving multiple chances. He came to the court multiple times, yet he didn't point out that he wanted to change the +2. There was somewhere where he forgot to add the +2. When he failed to even point out where the +2, in fact, he changed only one time. I think he changed around one time. the time that Mnisi requested him to change. He said, where do you want to change the +2? He said, no. That time, Mnisi read it, and then they continue. They went to the towers. He decided also he wants to change the towers. There's some towers that he wants to change. And he said, okay, let's go on. Let's go on with that exercise. Which tower now do you want to change? Which cell tower? Which tower cell do you want to change? He was stuck. That's when he went ballistic. I mean, you know what Rata should have done was just to, when he took over this case, was just to grant Ntanzi a chance to apply for bail, and then after that he grants him the bail, and then this guy can go to court while he's outside, probably working and whatever. But no, he did not do that. What did he do? I don't know, my camera is acting up. He did not do that. What he do was, he decided to commence with the case as it is. Even though he heard there was 375, he forgot about 375. He started to hate it, even though some of the data coming on 636 is coming from 375, but that's none of his case. That's none of his case. All he wants to do is commence with this stupid case, which doesn't have any merit. Now, let me just switch off this for a while. Come on, I don't want to do that. What do you want to do now? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll continue with the life now. Some things I'm fixing. My life is a bit jivey today. Yeah, you know what? Let me just conclude the live, and then yeah, okay. So, Steyn couldn't even point out the tower that he said was supposed to change. So what do we do with Steyn? Steyn's credibility is down the drain. I don't know if he's having a meltdown now when it's only Mnisi. What is he going to do when it's Mshololo? As Mshololo now is the proper representative of accused number 5. I don't know. Like, this time he's going to cry. Anyway, let me not waste too much of your time. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that